Ethan steps out of the shower, towel around his waist. He freezes when he sees Lena sitting on the bed, his phone in her hands. Lena, how long? His throat goes dry. Ethan, Lena. Lena, how long, Ethan? Her voice is steady, but her hands shake. He exhales, rubbing his temples. Ethan, a few months. She laughs. Sharp, bitter. Lena, months. And I was just... What? The fool at home, making your favorite meals, waiting up for you. Ethan, it wasn't like that. Lena, then what was it like? Silence. He has no answer that won't make things worse. Lena stands, moving past him. Ethan, where are you going? Lena, packing. Ethan, Lena, please. She whirls around, eyes flashing. Lena, don't. Don't say you're sorry. Don't beg me to stay. You made your choice. Ethan, it wasn't a choice. Just happened. Lena, that's a lie. Every text, every late night, every time you looked at her the way you used to look at me, you chose this. She pulls out a suitcase, tossing clothes inside. Ethan watches, helpless. Ethan, I love you. Lena. No, Ethan. You love yourself. She zips the suitcase, grabs her keys. At the door she pauses. Lena, was she worth it? He opens his mouth, but no words come. She doesn't wait for an answer. The door closes behind her, leaving Ethan in silence. Days pass, then weeks. Lena doesn't return his calls. Sophia quits her job, moves away. Ethan comes home to an empty house, the walls echoing with memories. He sits on their bed, his bed now, staring at the space Lena used to fill. His phone buzzes. A message from an unknown number. Lena, don't call me again. He grips the phone, staring at the words. He types, then deletes. There's nothing left to say. Ethan grips the steering wheel, his pulse hammering. He shouldn't be here. Shouldn't have sent that message. Shouldn't have parked outside Sophia's apartment. Yet here he is. She opens the door in an oversized sweater, her hair damp from a shower. Sophia, you look like hell. Ethan, I feel like it. She steps aside, letting him in. The door clicks shut behind him. Sophia, talk then. He doesn't. Instead, he crosses the room in 3 steps, his hands on her waist, his lips crashing into hers. She gasps against his mouth but doesn't pull away. It's fast, desperate, messy. Guilt and desire tangling into something he can't untangle. After they lie in silence, Sophia traces invisible patterns on his chest. Sophia, you regret it, don't you? Ethan, I don't know. She exhales, rolling onto her side. Sophia, you should go. He nods, dressing quickly. At the door he hesitates. Ethan, this whatever this is, it needs to stop. Sophia, sure. Until next time. He doesn't respond. Just walks away. At home, Lena is awake, sitting at the kitchen table, a glass of wine in front of her. Lena, it's late. Ethan, I had a lot on my mind. Went for a drive. She studies him, swirling the wine in her glass. Lena, you smell different. His stomach drops. Ethan, what? Lena, your cologne. It's faded. But there's something else now. Something unfamiliar. He forces a laugh, feigning confusion. Ethan, you're imagining things. Lena, am I? She holds his gaze, waiting for him to crack. He doesn't. Not yet. The next afternoon, Lena finds his phone on the nightstand while he's in the shower. She's never snooped before. Never felt the need. Her fingers tremble as she opens his messages. Sophia, last night was a mistake, right? Ethan, yeah, a mistake. Her breath catches. The room spins. She reads it again as if the words might change. They don't. Ethan wakes up before Lena, staring at the ceiling. His phone buzzes. A message from Sophia. Sophia, last night was interesting. He exhales, running a hand through his hair. Guilt gnaws at him, but so does something else, excitement. He deletes the message before Lena stirs beside him. Lena, you're up early. Ethan couldn't sleep. Work's been stressful. She traces small circles on his arm, a gesture that once soothed him. Now it makes his skin prickle. Lena, maybe we should go away this weekend. Just us. No work, no stress. Then yeah, maybe. It's always maybe. At work, Sophia passes his desk, sliding a note onto it. Meet me in the parking garage. 12:30. He glances around before pocketing it. By the time he gets there, she's leaning against her car, sunglasses on, waiting. Sophia. Thought you weren't coming. Ethan. I shouldn't have. She steps closer, tilting her head. Sophia, but you did. She reaches for his tie, straightening it slowly, deliberately. Sophia. You always look so put together. Wonder what you'd look like unraveling. His breath catches. Ethan, this is a mistake. Sophia. Then why are you still here? He doesn't have an answer. That evening, Lena is cooking when he gets home. The smell of rosemary and garlic fills the kitchen. Lena, I made your favorite. Thought we could have a nice dinner. Ethan looks great. He sets his phone face down on the counter. Lena watches him as she stirs the sauce. Lena, you've been different lately. Ethan, work's been crazy. Lena, it's not just work. Silence stretches between them. She doesn't press, but he can feel it, her suspicion, her sadness. Later that night, as Lena sleeps beside him, he picks up his phone. Ethan, we need to talk. Sophia's reply comes instantly. Sophia, your place or mine? Ethan, 10 years. That's how long Lena and I have been married. People say we're the perfect couple. Stable, successful, unbreakable. Maybe we were once. Maybe I believed it too. Lena hums softly in the kitchen, flipping pancakes the way she always does on Sundays. She glances at Ethan with a warm smile, but he barely looks up from his phone. Lena, you're quiet today. Everything okay? Yeah, just work stuff. Lena, you work too much. Maybe we should take a weekend off, just us. She places a plate in front of him, her fingers briefly brushing his. It used to make his heart race. Now it barely registers. Then maybe. I'll check my schedule. She sits across from him, waiting for something. Some sign that he's still there. He isn't. His mind is elsewhere. Hours later, he's at his office, scrolling through emails when a message pops up. Sophia Reynolds. Meeting at 3. Need to go over the new pitch. He hesitates before replying. Sophia joined the firm 3 months ago. Smart, confident, intriguing. Something about her pulls him in. Their conversations are effortless, her laughter easy. She's not like Lena. At 3 p.m., Ethan walks into the conference room. Sophia leans over the table, adjusting presentation slides. Sophia, right on time. I was starting to think you'd forgotten about me. Then hard to forget you. She smirks, tilting her head slightly. Sophia. Careful. Ethan. That almost sounded like flirting. Ethan chuckles, just stating a fact. Their eyes meet for a second too long. He looks away first. Back home, Lena folds laundry while Ethan sits on the couch, lost in thought. Lena, you're late again. Ethan, meeting ran over. Lena, lately they always do. She doesn't press further, but he can feel it, the doubt creeping in. He kisses her forehead, a mechanical gesture. Ethan. I'll make it up to you. She nods, forcing a smile, pretending to believe him.